What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Eugene, where Eugene is viewing stuff. Today we're gonna be watching episode number 27 of Public Drum Shaming by Eugene R, where R stands for not Ryabchenko, but barbecuing your drum videos that you have submitted for voluntary suffering. Today we're going to be taking a look at these participants who unfortunately seem to be very brave, unlucky, and reckless. Here you can see the list of them. As always, make sure that you check the timestamps in the description if you want to jump to the desired video immediately. To anybody who's new to these series, you can always submit your video, but before you do that, please make sure that you watch the videos on rules of submission before sending me your stuff in order to avoid any kind of chaos and whatnot. Additionally, to anybody and everybody who feels generous enough to support me, you can always become my patron or a member of my YouTube channel. You can see the links down here below, so you can hopefully support me financially and morally during these dark and uncertain times. Allora ragazzi, before we dive in, I'm gonna always review my previous review like I do from time to time, and everything seemed to be cool last time. I don't recall what was wrong or anything in particular. First of all, the green screen that you see behind me, it's still not perfect, obviously, but let me show you something very quick. I have managed to stretch the green screen a little bit. Maybe it doesn't seem like it, but I've stretched it with some like clips that I put on top and at the bottom, so that I was hoping to eliminate some of the wrinkles. I know that it doesn't seem like it's actually that it aged, that it became younger, but let's see without the Kinga. Without the Kinga, it's ugly as hell. Okay, sorry, I take it back. But with this, it kind of looks good. Only this part is a little bit bad. But anyway, I'm constantly trying to improve and CGI my life even more than last time, okay? Secondly, the ice cream was super cool, and I am bringing the ice cream back. This is the signature salted caramel peanut chocolate ice cream, basically the same recipe as you might have seen last time. I have a surprise. Today we're bringing something very, very special, which is the, okay, it's gonna be out of, no, it's not, it's focused. So, today we're bringing the Grom pistachio cream that I'm gonna be drowning my sorrows in, pouring it on the top of my ice cream. This is like an absolute beast of sugar and calories, so yes, I don't wanna promote unhealthy eating, but I also have my cravings. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, the best craving extinguishing protein gelato award goes to yours truly. Without any further chit chat, let's dive into the first submission, which is gonna be entry number 1 from Mr. Frankie Demuru. It sounds a little bit Romanian, but I'm not sure, or like maybe it's other nonsense. Okay, Melbourne based, Eugene, Romania, Australia. How more can you be wrong? This is Foul Seeds Will Rise by the Bones of God. Drum playthrough 2021. Okay. The video is in 60 FPS, which is like super top-notch Argentinian soap opera quality. You know, like 30 frames per second for YouTube probably is more than enough, in my opinion. Super fancy filming, a bit of smoke. Actually beautiful. Wow, beautiful drums. The drums seem to be something that we have with Flesh God, like Pearl Masters and Caviar black matte finish. Please let me know what drum kit is this, because I was too lazy to check the description. Oh, push-pull. Is he push-pulling with the left hand? Are you push-pulling with the left hand? That was very nice and smooth. Great sounding drums. Good skank beat. Molar on the right. Everything is a yes. Triplets. Super slimy. I don't know. Suffocation vibes. No, he's looking into the camera. I assume that this was done in multiple takes, because if there are like multiple camera movements, I see only one guy moving, so... Ghost notes. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, a bit of polyrhythm dancing. Wow, that hi-hat is dangerously open. Yes, good face. The face is okay. I just wish there was a little bit more aggressive color correction, like video treatment, because I don't think there's really like much useful advice for sound and for technique, because both of those are very good. No, the only thing is, please, no adult movie eye contact with the camera. It's just like something that I maybe personally don't like. Not in these kind of videos. Very good. Thank you so much for the submission. Let me just put the ice cream there. The good stuff is, wow, fantastic audio, fantastic camera quality, fantastic sounding drum kit. Legendary. Overall, very like insane quality. We have these kind of videos here every once in a while. It's not very often, but like when it is there, then like I can acknowledge the 3 Michelin star quality. So that's absolutely cool. The technique also like very good. Everything is there in terms of like precision, powerful, fast, you know, like the push-pull was there, the blast beat was there, good kicks, good rolls, everything was there. Like I have nothing bad to say. The only bad thing, the only bad stuff that I would point out, and like just keep in mind that I'm super picky and I'm gonna be like bitching a lot because everything is so good that I'll be very harsh, is like a little bit of this camera, like video coloring. It seems like the video footage is a little bit too raw. Maybe I'm just a fan of fancy colors and contrast stuff. And there was also like one camera that was like the overhead, which was like a little bit worse quality. Pay attention to maybe those things. The frames per second is another thing that I mentioned. Otherwise, I really have nothing to criticize because I don't think I'm qualified to criticize you for any of that. So let me just tell you,
well done.
Well done indeed. Guys, we move on. This is submission number 2 from Mr. Bill Surge. And I'm almost sure I pronounced it more or less okay. And this is Architects, Black Lung's drum cover. Architect is cool. Let's watch. Groovy. I'm lacking a little bit of low end, but it's a little bit too on the surface flat mix. Okay, I see the kit is mic'd. Not sure about overheads. Maybe there are overheads. Good powerful. Good swing. Kick. Kick seems to be very consistent. Mic or trigger. I don't see a mic there. Let me know if it's a trigger. Cool. I like that. The left hook on the crash is something I often do as well when I play this kind of slow stuff. Super tight and precise. This is chill, groovy stuff. It's important to play with energy. These like extra toms that you have here, you know, like I know it's cool when you show off your collection of your fancy gear, like organized in a nicer fashion on a shelf, you know, like what you sometimes see drummers doing, you know, like they have a nice shelf with some cymbals and drums, of course, because right now this here in the corner looks a little bit like, oh, this is the trash that I forgot to remove before I started shooting, you know, so this is just like one thing. Yeah, there you go. Okay, good ghost notes, good dynamics, very good. It's important when you hit hard. Well, damn, the ghost notes are there. A bit more of this. It's slow stuff. Come on, destroy, zniszczenia. Yeah, radio-friendly song. Dobre. Very, very good. Thank you for this submission. The good stuff. Well, yes, great technique, powerful playing, dynamics on the ghost notes, groovy, slamming, smashing that snare drum. Bass and energy was more or less there. The mix and overall sound was okay, acceptable. All the things that I already pointed out. That was cool, you know, like precise for this kind of music. I don't think that so much more would be required of you to do. The bad stuff, a little bit more of the I think there is enough energy left in your body to express that a little bit more, you know, push as much as you can to express as much as you can with the little that you have. And when I say little, I don't mean that little as a small drum kit, a little amount of hits, like you're not playing 3000 BPM blast beats, you know, so you have little, so put more meaning and energy and anger and whatnot into your hits. That's one thing. Regarding the production, I already spoke, yeah, the audio mix could be like always a little bit improved. And another thing regarding the overall video is your room itself. Like you have those nice black curtains. Make sure that you would maybe add some fancier lights and like put more, you know, contrast and stuff, because the simple minimalistic room is nice, but I think maybe you could use it even more to your advantage when it comes to hiding the back, putting fancy lights and making it look cooler and whatnot. So that's one thing. So try to upgrade a little bit your visuals, because that's important, especially for this kind of rather simple music, you know. For this kind of like Bring Me the Horizon style drumming, visuals are more important, you know, because you already have the fancy singer with the half clean vocals, and just make it look all good with your drumming. That's it. Overall, cool. Thank you very much for this submission, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on. This is gonna be entry number 3 from Mr. Nick Oberhauser. Hauser or Heuser, I think. It was spelled with like an umlaut, so it should be something like Germanish. Oberhauser. Ah, yeah, you see it here on YouTube. This is Between the Tides, Missouri. Live drum cam at Euroblast. Euroblast, to anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's like the Eurovision but with blast beats. I wish. Another small setup. Wow. Oh, yes, Genty. Oh, that snare. Ah. Yes, this is destruction. Holy crap. Yeah, it's like a full band sound. Maybe it's the cameras in the audience. Oh yeah. Great, super great and precise playing. This is live stuff. This seems like a very exposed, you know, camera sound video. Man, yes, this anger. Okay, Bill, the guy who did Architects just now before. Please, this, and this kind of like Genty Architect style drumming, play like Nick. Very good. Cool bursts on the kicks. Memorizing those patterns. Yes. Wow, holy crap, this is fantastic. Wow. Oh yes, nice dynamics. Jesus. Wow. Let me see those hands in the air. It's technical as hell. Absolutely great. Man. Oh yeah. Wow, this guy, yes. This guy knows his stuff. Okay, so the good stuff, well, everything that I already mentioned. Fantastic energy, anger. You bash so hard, it's scary, you know, so... Legendary. Yes, I bow to you. Great precision. Overall, like, it was insane. Great drumming. You know, I do assume that I do assume that you would sound absolutely fantastic in the studio as well. This kind of music, I love to see it being played this way. You know, it's like... you really put it in there, the effort, you know, so especially because you didn't have any super crazy fast stuff, so the slow and groove and you bashed it hard. The bad stuff, I cannot criticize this sound that much, you know, because it's like camera sound, I assume, or maybe even if it's console sound, it's one stereo track or something. But yes, would be good to have like a good, better sound from the console, like separate tracks and whatnot, or even like I would love to see you perform in the studio, because like you play great. I can tell that it's awesome, but I would love to hear it in more like delicate details and whatnot. So, and also the video footage of the show is a little bit tricky. It's always very tricky to make it look good, you know, especially in dark venues with bad lights. Maybe you're gonna play some open air shows in the future, and it's gonna be during the day, and that's the only thing. I really have nothing to criticize, because that was exceptionally cool. So thank you very much. Thank you. Wow.
Well done.
Well done. We're moving on with submission number 4 from Mr. Piotr Grugel. I'm not sure if this is Piotrek, Siema, Polak, jeszcze jeden kolejny Polak, jeszcze jedna bitwa, but let's assume it is. Alhena. And it's Alhena twice, so I assume that it's like the title track of this band. Instrumental version. Let's see. Wow. Oh, this is cool. It seems like he is in the morgue or something. What's that stuff behind him? Yeah, you see, like those things. I hope he doesn't store corpses. Those are just windows. Okay, I hope. I hope those are just windows. We got one of those mic-less videos with fake audio. Achtung. Okay, and good powerful drumming. At least visually. It's interesting how he's hitting the right, like hard and a lot, but you hear it almost as if it's a closed hi-hat. A bit of Tool vibes, but like simple stuff. Less drugs. He's super focused. That gaze. This camera angle 9, please. Final boss. I'm always maybe expecting something very insane, technical, and fast coming up any moment. And the music is so chill. Cool. Wow, he's slamming that hi-hat pedal. No, back to this. It's extreme mountain bike and snowboarding angles. There you go, funny. Like it? Share it? Yeah, metal. Well, thank you very much for this submission. The good stuff? Yeah, well, precise, powerful playing, technical, complex, packed with a lot of hi-hat ride nutrition there. Cool patterns. Not bad with the filming cameras, lights, contrast, coloring, location, drum kit overall. The bad stuff? Well, the audio replacement from the recording. I understand that it's very convenient to do so. Blows my mind how you manage to memorize all these drum patterns so precisely to every, like, down to each hit, that you can replicate that on a video without recording the audio. To me, that's like... And I just always feel like if you already put the effort to memorize everything like this, maybe there's a way for you to record the audio as well when you shoot the video. But most of the time I point out the same thing again and again when I see videos like this. But of course, I understand. Nothing tragic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. Thank you very much for the submission. This is going to be entry number 5 from Mr. Michal Dolnak. Is it Michal? Is it Kolejny Polak, Kolejna Bitwa? Mr. Michal is gonna play Gojira for us. And this is...
Les enfants terribles, the terrible children.
Gozirka z Biedronki, let's watch. Yes. Ghost notes on the snare. Wow, Madonna, what was that? Double strokes, is that supposed to be there? I don't think so. The ghost notes to be a little bit quieter in comparison to the main hit, like a bigger difference in dynamics. Because it seems like all the snare hits are very close in power, you know, and maybe you would prefer to have a bigger difference. The ghost note and main hit, difference in dynamics is much better. Now it's a little bit too aggressive on the ghost notes. If there are gonna be no camera angle changes, should we assume that this is a one-take video? Are we reviewing Michal one-take Dolnak? Focus needs to be at maximum, but I wish there was a little bit more of the metal morde. A little bit more of the anger. Give me the double strokes. Yes. There, did you hear that? Prr, 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 instead of prr, casino. Okay, so like a lot of 50% chance that the double strokes are gonna work. And I feel your pain because like that's my life. Ever since I started using double strokes, it's like maybe today they're gonna work, maybe they won't. So if they don't, ladies and gentlemen, please don't ask for a ticket refund. The drumming is good, precise. I mean, like, except for the double stroke gamble. Oh, a bit of popcorn, but it's honest popcorn, you know. It's not fake MIDI, it's honest popcorn. Yeah, the doubles. Okay, this is very good. This is not super perfect, but it's very good. Like, if you go and play live like this, take my money. Well, thank you very much for your submission. The good stuff, well, yeah, decent. It's decent, you know, like nothing super extraordinary, precise, more or less, you know, all the things that I've pointed out. Even with that, like, crazy attempted double stroke part there. I know, you know, like, I'm gonna be criticizing maybe the double strokes a lot, but I know now that, like, I watched this 35-second demonstration video, so I know that you can pull it off. Sometimes it just doesn't work, once again, because it's like a casino, I'm telling you. The bad stuff, maybe, you know, like, the dynamics on the snare that I pointed out for the ghost notes, a bit of production quality improvement wouldn't hurt. Both the sound and the video, especially more cameras, more lights, you know, fancier looking stuff. You play great, and, you know, would be cool to show yourself, highlight those skills in a better way. So, like, it's just a matter of, let's say, investing more money into it and just looking up how other people's do it and try to learn how to make you look and sound fancier. Yeah, and the double strokes, well, yeah, well, cleaning that up, you know, it's something that a lot of us need to do, including myself. So, but overall, cool. Thank you very much for the submission. So, dziękuję bardzo. That was very good. So,
well done.
Dobra robota, and let's continue. Boys and girls, this is submission
Number 6
from this is Nico Veroeven. I'm sorry, I have no clue how to pronounce this. This is Carry On. Just Eugene, just carry on without pronouncing it. Eradication drum playthrough. Upcoming album, Morbid Nailgun Necropsy. Oh, that's a fancy, sparkling glitter drum kit. Left-handed, okay. Yeah, there was a guy waving in the back. Wow, okay, good blasts. Oh, fingers on the left, on the right, sorry, on the slave hand. Molar. Wow, this is great, this is insane. Yeah, it's very nice and chill and relaxed because the stuff is fast and slow. Wow, good good dynamic choice, you know, between the slow stuff, hitting harder, blast softer. Good, good, good. What the hell was that? Guest appearance. Watch this. Ah, that one. What's going on? How many different days did it take to record this? Sorry, I'm being a dick. The recording sounds good. Super good quality, but how much was this edited and cleaned up? And resampled, maybe? Those are weird. Were there double strokes? Weird double strokes. Reminded me a little bit of Robin Stone. Yeah, and you see how he's doing this on the pedals, even for single strokes. Riblets. Wow. Well, very good. Very technical and fast stuff. Very impressive. Thank you very much for this submission. The good stuff. Great sounding drum kit on the record. Good quality mix. Like, super cool. Really good. Incredible, precise and fast blast beats and double kicks and rolls, and everything was like, wow. Makes me question my own purpose, and makes me question how much did you edit. Okay, so that was great. Weird technique. Please tell me a little bit more about your technique, okay? If you find the time to just chat in the comment section or something, that would be great. Because you looked a little bit like an unusual dude, okay? The bad stuff? Well, you know, like, mainly the video probably is what bugged me the most. You know, usually those things bug me when everything else is better than what I can do, you know, so when I'm jealous and everything else is cool. So a bit of video production quality could be improved, because technique is cool, the playing is cool, the audio is super cool. I have nothing else to say. It was very impressive, so that's all I have to say. Let's go. Move on. Sorry, I meant let's carry on. Okay, boys and girls, this is going to be submission number 7 from Mr. Franco. Franco spelled with 3 instead of E. Maybe it was supposed to be A. And this video is called Drum Attempt 33666. It seems you really like the threes. And there's some angry looking lady here. I'm assuming it's some arch enemy screaming. Let's see. Wow. Okay, E-drums. We have fancy E-drums. Okay, there's a lady there. That's gonna be... Okay. Cannibal Corpse style drumming. Wow, the chains on that video clip. Oh, those rolls. Okay. He seems a bit indifferent. The face is like, you know, like why am I doing this? Okay, that's a bit sloppy. That's a bit off the grid, off the click. The left hand. So pay attention to his pinky, to his grip overall. And this is something that I maybe often point out to some of the people that I teach. If you're watching, I hope you know who you are. Is the way that you would play, like, hold the stick with the thumb, index finger, and middle finger and play like this. And when you do this kind of stuff, the problem is that the stick is rather heavy, and if you have to move it a lot, if you have to hit hard, or if you have to play fast, there's no way that you can hold the stick properly with only those two fingers. The stick is like just way too much for you to handle with these, and you keep these two fingers, like the pinky and the ring, out of the game, and that forces you to move more of your arm, more of the forearm, more of the whole arm, and that's why you're playing like this, okay? So take the stick, wrap it nicely around with your fingers, and more wrist and more finger movement, okay? So this is the takeaway. You're welcome. A bit of kartoffel kicks. Oh, those rolls are way too gentle. Please, more destruction. Destruction needs to happen. Well, you know, guys, let's be fair. This video was called Drum Attempt. Okay, so he never stated that he played it properly. I pray to the gods that this video is gonna be over soon. Ah! Mitzi distracted me. Mitzi, how could you? Yeah, he's like, okay, can I go home now? Okay. Very good, very good. All right, well, thank you. And you know what, guys? This was in 4K. Okay, well, thank you very much for the submission. The good stuff, the honesty, that it was one take, that it was an attempt. Okay, well done. Good. You know, trying, as long as you tried, that's the most important thing. But let's talk about certain things that could be, you know, fixed. So the bad stuff. So the first and probably most important thing is getting the parts right. I don't know the parts, but I could tell that those were most likely not the parts that you were supposed to play, just by judging by the video clip that was in the bottom there of the screen. Try to get stuff that's not so much out of reach for you. It's good to challenge yourself and try to play something that's, I mean, a bit unplayable, but not so much. So, and understanding what the drum parts are, learning them properly, playing them precise, preferably to a metronome on the grid. That matters more than trying to do something that you can't do. So, you know, the things that I pointed out with the hand technique and precision. A lot to clean up, a lot to work on. So, but everything's okay. Keep working hard, and everything's gonna be cool. And of course, additionally, you know, improving the overall production quality. But I say, like, for you, the priority number one is the things that I listed before, and then you can still keep the same setup with the E-drums and whatnot. So let's continue. All right, boys and girls, this is submission number 8 from Mr. Oliwer Richard, and I'm not sure if I've ever seen Oliver spelled with a W. Very interesting. This one is a drum cover, The Last of Mohicans. Oh, is that The Last of Mohicans from the movie? I was a child when I watched this movie. Yeah, hell yes. This is Daniel Day-Lewis. Soundtrack is awesome. One of the best soundtracks. Hell yeah. Now I'm 46. I watched it as a kid and I'm still not 46. How is that possible? Hell yeah, let's go. Is that it? Wow, that skeleton in the back. Holy crap. Oh, it's some like metal guitar version of the song. This is like the Amon Amarth version of the song. Imagine, that would be so cool if Amon Amarth would do it this way. Let me see those horns, Vakan. This is super Amon Amarth-ish. Cool. Almost like, you know, like North American and Native Indians and Vikings. I mean, like, it's the same, right? No? Yeah. Oh, yes. Tomahawk swinging. This should be so cringe and I should hate it, but I love it so much. Maybe it's the nostalgic element, you know, of the movie. Cool, I love it, man. I love it. You made my day. That skull in the background, it's gonna give me nightmares. I wish there was like fast kicks, triplet kicks, you know, like that would be so Amon Amarth-ish. Man, Yokke, if Yokke is watching this, please do a cover like this. Awesome. You know what's cool about it is that like he has oh, there's a sunflower. Wow, you know what? Thank you so much for this submission. This is so cool. The good stuff. You know, like, it's awesome that it's a 3-minute video. Like, the song itself, like, if you watch the movie itself, it has, like, at a certain point, such a, like, long loop of 20 minutes or something like this, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that in this song, they basically, like, showed all the important melodies and the important moves, let's say, and it's not overplayed. It's, like, short enough, but, man, I loved it. I loved it more than I was supposed to love it, so... You're getting the best Mohican award. This is just for the nostalgic thing, you know, that it's a very personal thing. So awesome. I loved it. I loved it. So cool. The bad stuff? Well, just the production, you know, itself, that, like, this is a good thing that could have been done in a fancier way with, like, fancy drums. Imagine, like, Yoke, Amon Amar's drummer's drum kit. He has an insanely huge drum kit with acoustic sound, studio. Wow, that would be cool. So just work in that's my dream, that somebody will do it. So please try to work in the direction of that dream. That would be super cool to see. Acoustic drums, fancy studio, fancy lights, fancy production. Yeah, and basically you can just play the same thing, and that would be awesome. Thank you. Let's move on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is submission number 9 from Mr. Kaden Glynn. Glynstone. And this is Slaughter to Prevail, Ouroboros. Drum cover by Kenny. Age 13. Madonna. Okay, are we looking for the next generation Special Forces extreme drummers? Slaughter to Prevail is no walk in the park. Evgeny, Zhenya, I hope you're watching as well. Maybe he already saw it, so...
Okay, quick disclaimer before the video starts. I was gonna edit this video, like, you know, quantize or something.
Quantize.
I don't usually do that, but since it's a hard song, I was gonna do that.
But
I didn't do it because plus it would be more work.
More work. Control A Q done.
And it would be
fake.
Kind of like lying.
Lying. Yes, that's true. Kids, please don't lie, but like Eugene does.
But anyway, enjoy the video.
Yeah, the Slipknot stuff. Oh, Madonna. Oh, Madonna. No way this guy is 13 years old. That's it, guys. It's time for me to officially retire. Okay, no, but we have to finish the review. I'm sorry. Madonna. Holy shit. Yeah, you can tell that he's young. He's a little kid. Come on. Yeah. No. Yes, this is the deathcore Slipknot. Russian deathcore Slipknot. Cool. Bow. This thing. Holy crap. People at this age should not be able to play this kind of music, okay? Because it makes a lot of people quit and upset, like myself. Man, at 13 years old, I didn't even know what drums were. Come on. So unfair. Dangerous how he lets the beaters, leaves them loose. You know, a lot of false triggering may occur if you're not careful. What is this, 260, 270-ish? I'm sensing violation level tempos, you know, I'm not okay with this. I love this weird mixture of live cymbals and E shells. One thing I'm gonna quickly point out is the beater on the axis. You can see it goes a little bit too much into the bass drum, which is something I usually would recommend to avoid for like technical reasons. Not the best thing, but come cazzo è possibile? Good stuff. Age. Once again, I have to point out the age. because me, old fart at 31, most likely is not able to play what we just saw. And then we have somebody like Kaden. Makes me question my existence. Thank you so much for questioning my existence. You're absolutely fantastic. And like, holy crap, I don't even know. Let's talk about the bad stuff. The production, obviously, you know, like everything, if you were watching these series, so, you know, fancier cameras, fancier sound, fancier drums. So that's just like, let's say a money issue. I mean, investment into it, like time and effort. Skills, insane. So one other thing that I want to point out, which I am allergic to, is face, the absence of the face. Okay, this is something I'm not a big fan of. Okay, I prefer to know you face to face. What's up with that? You know, so like, don't hide your face. Trust me, it's important. It's important. Like, I know that you're a drummer, not a singer or like a face model, but still, I'm looking forward to 5-10 years from now and what kind of monster you're gonna be, because you already are, in a good way, of course. So thank you so much. This is insane. So let's just continue before I fall into irreversible depression. And guys, this is the final submission for today. This is going to be entry number 10 from Mr. Billy. Woo! And this is Stavrianidis. This sounds super Greek. Please let me know how to pronounce it and if I'm correct, if it's Greek or not. This is a drum clinic from 2011. Holy crap. Super dark. There's the metronome. Oh, gravity. Bucket of the snare. Super cool. Technical. Yes, very old school. Very Morbid Angel. Yeah, this is the kind of death metal that maybe I could still play, you know, in comparison to the previous video. Yes. Good traditional blast. Ah, that click track. Turn it off, that metronome. Okay, chill. I see mostly fingers on the left. Good finger movement. And more like French grip, like this, instead of this. Oh yeah, dancing. More blast beats. Wow, this was cool. Are those single strokes? Seems like it. Cool. Cool. Very playful patterns. Ah, yes, this. Spread your wings. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, the gravity. You see how tense he is during the gravity? There's like no way to play a gravity while being relaxed. I mean, it's very hard to do it properly. Oh yes, zoom in on those feet. Very good. Yeah, well, bravo. Thank you very much for this submission. Yeah, the good stuff. Awesome. Good technique, good blast, good old school stuff. You know, I kinda, while I was watching this video, I got a lot of nostalgia from the like early YouTube days, mid 2000s or like end of 2000s, of all those old school like George Collias or some Morbid Angel, Dying Fetus stuff, quality, the same kind of drumming, same kind of style, same kind of vibe. For me, it's like one of my weak spots because I grew up as a drummer learning from that, so that was very cool. Yeah, precise and cool. The bad stuff. Yeah, just, you know, like the overall quality, but, you know, it's an old clinic from 2011 from what I understand, so it's always like you have good skills that would be cool to show off properly with better lights, audio, and video. So that's all. Cool, thank you for sharing it. Boys and girls, this is a wrap. We have finished reviewing batch number 27. Thank you everybody who has participated. And here you're gonna see the list of participants for batch number 28, which is the next one that we're gonna review. The next 10 Unlucky Brave participants. To anybody who is new to the series and would like to participate but still hasn't sent the video yet, please make sure that you watch the video on rules of submission, how to send your videos before submitting your stuff so that we avoid chaos and all that jazz. In addition to anybody and everybody who feels generous enough to support me morally and more importantly financially, you can always become either my patron or the member of my YouTube channel, or even both. If you feel like it, you can find the links to these sources down in the description. Any support and help is of course welcome and appreciated during these dark and uncertain times. Which means that I'm here to say goodbye, and I'm gonna catch you hopefully next time very soon in the future with the next review video. Thank you. Eugene out. Tschüss, papa. Bye bye. Impressed by this precision? Me too. This is all achievable thanks to the Foot Blaster triggers. Make sure that you head to footblaster.com and use the code Eugene in order to get a discount for your next Foot Blaster trigger purchase. Madonna, holy shit. Yeah, you can tell that he's young. He's a little kid. Come on. Yeah. No.